is your skin green? Why are you glowing? What the hell is with that mask?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most lackluster, disappointing, and downright cringiest superhero masks to be featured on the big screen.
Gotham Observatory, Bane. And step on it.
Number 10, Night Owl 2, Watchmen. Zack Snyder's adaptation of the beloved Watchmen graphic novel aimed to bring gritty realism to its heroes. And while most of the costumes hit their mark, the second incarnation of Night Owl stuck out like a sore thumb.
You think catching him matters?
Justice matters.
Yes, it's basically a Batman ripoff, emphasizing a brutish appearance. This despite the character being known for his technical ability, not his strength. Sadly, Night Owl 2's mask was simply uninspired, resulting in just more squishy-looking superhero headgear.
Right.
We get that the original wasn't exactly the epitome of cool, but it at least fit the character by, resembling an owl and not a bat. Number 9, Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four. Doctor Doom is one of Marvel's most iconic villains, but you wouldn't know it from his silver screen appearances. 2005's Fantastic Four certainly didn't do him justice.
Call me Doom.
The mask that actor Julian McMahon donned came across as nothing more than a cheap piece of metal with holes. To say it failed to convey Doom's menacing presence would be a major understatement. Let's just say it was less Master of Latveria and more metal mannequin with attitude. And with 2015's Fantastic also majorly dropping the ball in Doom's design, fans continue to be left longing for a look worthy of Victor Von Doom's grandeur. Number 8, The Spider-Women, Madam Web. When talking about superhero films that failed on nearly every level, Madam Web will always be in the conversation.
How's your eyesight? I can see better than I ever have.
Along with ridiculed acting and abysmal writing, you can add underwhelming costumes to the mix, including the low-effort mask designs. And while the Spider-Women only spend a few minutes on screen in their hero costumes, it's more than enough time to see how unexciting they are. For one, the masks, or lack thereof, certainly won't do their secret identities any favors. Masks have always been significant to Spider-Man and his adjacent characters. Unfortunately, nobody seemed to tell that to the filmmakers of Madam Web. Number 7, The Spirit. The Spirit. On the heels of Sin City and 300, Frank Miller's The Spirit tried hard for stylistic noir.
She's all I really have. My only hope. My only constant.
And even though critics panned the film's narrative elements, they did tip their hat to the unique visual design. Unfortunately, the titular hero's mask was excluded from that praise. That's because Denny Colt's Domino mask was painfully plain. With just a pair of black strips across his eyes, they looked as though they could be peeled off by a strong gust of wind. On the practical front, they did nothing for anonymity.
I'm gonna kill you all kinds dead. I had you beat like egg.
And with aesthetic appeal out the window, the plain Jane mask left viewers wondering if he maybe got it from a child's craft table.
Bastard.
Number 6, The Phantom. The Phantom. In the mid-90s, Lee Falk's comic strip crime fighter, The Phantom, was given the big screen treatment with actor Billy Zane donning the character's purple attire.
20 Phantoms came before me, but no one knew that. They all thought it was the same Phantom.
In theory, this spandex ensemble should evoke mystery and jungle-savvy swagger. However, what we got resembled form-fitting pajamas topped with a smooth head covering that concealed his hair and ears. Paired with a cat mask, the open-faced headgear looked like it came from a Halloween costume store bargain bin, rather than deep within Skull Cave. Yep, the page-to-screen adaptation squandered the fierce look befitting the ghost who walks.
Good girl.
Number 5, Steel. Steel.
Ain't got no problem.
Oh, yes, you do.
They say that John Henry Iron Steel is DC's answer to Marvel's Iron Man. But when you compare the two heroes on the big screen, there's no contest as to who best looks the part. With basketball legend Shaq depicting the hero inspired by Superman, the character was given a bulky yet somehow flimsy-looking steel helmet mask to wear. Unfortunately, the awkward face gear just added to the medieval role-playing look of the costume. And with comic book fans already let down by the suit's lack of S logo and cape, the non-intimidating metallic mask did nothing to make up for it. Number 4, Bane, Batman and Robin. When Tom Hardy took on the role of Bat-Baddie Bane in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight Rises, the character's signature mask became instantly iconic. This thanks to all its unique intricacies.
No one cared who I was till I put on the mask.
Rewind 15 years prior, and the Caped Crusader's ruthless nemesis sported a comically garish mask in Batman and Robin. Complete with neon tubes and a spiked dog collar, the luchador-esque mask turned the bat-breaking foe into a muscled-up joke.
Coming, Bane, darling.
Of course, Bane wasn't the only offender, as Robin and Batgirl's masks were also criticized for their poor designs. However, considering the Bat family's other odd costume features like butt plates and nipples, we suppose the masks could have been worse. Number 3. Catwoman. Catwoman. After Michelle Pfeiffer blew everyone away with her portrayal of Catwoman in Batman Returns,
Meow.
audiences were cautious about Halle Berry's attempt to take on the feline anti-heroine. And well, they were right to be. Amidst the movie's universal panning, critics came down hard on the titular character's barely there costume. When it comes to the mask, is it just us, or does it more resemble mouse ears rather than those of a feline? It's also rather bulky when compared to the rest of the minimalist outfit.
Looking for something?
We're glad Halle Berry's career appears to have 9 lives, because her Catwoman costume, including mask, surely used up a lot of them with all the ridicule.
Like my nails? Just got them done.
Number 2. Captain America. Captain America. Long before Chris Evans donned the star-spangled suit, there was another Cap whose rubber mask became legendary, for all the wrong reasons. This early attempt at bringing the patriotic hero to the big screen decided to deliver a comic-accurate costume. Unfortunately, it came across as laughably awkward-looking. Overly rubbery, the cheap-looking mask didn't help matters.
You mean, you were the little boy? I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Gee whiz.
The flappy wings are one thing, but if you examine it close enough, you'll see that those are actually fake ears attached to the headpiece. Yeesh. Poor Steve Rogers, this low-budget affair made Cap look embarrassingly silly, rather than the heroic leader we know him to be.
What, are you kidding? I'm not bailing out on Captain America. Let's go.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Green Lantern. Green Lantern.
Have you concluded admiring yourself?
Yeah.
Hal Jordan has likely never been so embarrassed to wear green. With Ryan Reynolds starring as the power ring-possessing hero, the folks at Warner Brothers opted to make Green Lantern's entire suit a CGI spectacle.
Ah, green! Wow. I know, right?
Unfortunately for them, it became a heavily mocked eyesore, especially the mask. It all looked so odd, this thanks to some poor rendering.
Why is your skin green? Why are you glowing? What the hell is with that mask?
Flat and lifeless, the mask floated awkwardly on the front of Reynolds' face, defying logic and physics alike. Heck, don't take our word for how bad it is. The star himself has repeatedly poked fun at the now infamous costume faux pas.
And please don't make the super suit green. Or animated.
Did we leave off a mask from a superhero film that had you crying foul? Share the cinematic atrocities in the comments below.
Shocked and amazed at the wonders of necroflesh.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.